Mm. Mm. Well. What do we have here? This is Mari back with another video, and like I always say, don't be scared to fall because you may fall into a better situation. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Looking at the title, you guys already know what we're about to talk about. Eventually, I'm going to take this glasses off, but right now I'm feeling it, so we're going to keep them on for now. So today's video, we're going to be talking about the Kylie Jenner and the Jordyn Woods situation. And the reason I feel like I'm qualified to talk about this situation because, for one, Kylie is a Leo. And I've been around with Kylie through the King Kylie era before she was on top and everything else, when she was slowly jumping into her fame with Tyga. So it's just like, and I just resonate with her because Leo season is coming. We have a few days as of today before it actually drops. If you haven't noticed, all the Leos have been acting up. Let me list a few for you. Number one, me, Kylie Jenner, Bretman Rock. Those are just a few baddies if you need an example. We already dominate the year, but when Leo season comes around, you know, we just do what we have to do and we carry the year. So it's just like, also too, with Kylie Jenner being a Leo and Jordyn Woods being a Libra, my best friend is also a Libra as well, and we constantly always look at our zodiacs, we read into our zodiacs. Both would always agree that they would come back together. I also want to say that we are from the outside looking in, so we do not know the full details. Anything in this video is based off of assumptions from what we saw or what's been put out and just where we are now. What we know for sure is that they fell out, and we saw that happen. We know why they fell out, and all we see now is that they're back together. We know that for sure. I think it's also fair to point out that friends can become family. Think about your best friend, the person that you know, your day one, the one that you've been friends with for a long time. This is the length of Kylie and Jordyn's relationship. They've been friends for a long time. Jordyn was also around when Kylie was the outcast of the family, when nobody really paid attention to her. Only a select corner of the internet paid attention to her, like myself, when King Kylie was coming up. And I related to Kylie because of how relatable she was compared to her sisters. That wasn't enough for, I feel like, Chris to market her. When Kylie became a valuable asset of the family, that's when we started to see Kylie a little bit more pushed to the forefront when it came to promoting the show and everything else that the Kardashians put out. Do I want to come up out of these yet? I think I'm going to set them on my head and I'm going to think about it a little more. I also feel like that plays a significant part in their friendship and the dynamic of it, because she saw her when she was with her when she was at the bottom, and she was her best friend when she was at the bottom. Now the situation where Jordyn did something with Tristan or whatever, I don't think that anybody should be blamed in that. Me personally, I feel like Tristan came on to her and it just kind of happened and she didn't know what to do. But we also know that they weren't together at the time, which is no excuse for what was done. But I think one thing that we can know for sure, that Jordyn wouldn't put herself into that situation willingly. Let's just use the things that we know about Tristan Thompson and Jordyn Woods. Her life at this point is basically revolved around Kylie. Why would she do this? How does her associating with Tristan Thompson benefit her? It doesn't. So we can make an assumption that Tristan came on to Jordyn Woods. Also, we can also make this assumption because her response and her reaction to the situation was very remorseful. She felt very bad for what was going on. I think that Kylie had a better relationship with Jordyn because Jordyn was around when Kylie was the outcast of the family, when she wasn't really a valuable asset to the family when it came to marketing or anything like that. Kylie had her small corner. She had her small corner of the internet that she had in a chokehold because of her relatability. Jordyn was there when Kylie was not Kylie Jenner. Kylie, another one of the sisters that, you know, that was in the shadows. I feel like it was very important also for Kylie and Jordyn to part ways and grow, and for Jordyn to grow as herself, so when they come back together, they can be stronger than what they were. One thing too to point out is that the confusion that a lot of you have, or the anger that a lot of you have with the Kardashians come from Khloe and how she treated Jordyn. Let's think about Kylie. She didn't react in the situation. She sided with her sisters as she should. She didn't publicly humiliate Jordyn. She didn't talk about it at all. And I feel like that right there also created a space for them to eventually come back together. And I think that this is all, I think those two were already talking. I feel like they probably just never even stopped being friends. I feel like their friendship is very, very genuine. And I feel like Kylie really cares for her. They got married. She's expressed on so many levels, on so many occasions, how Jordyn makes her feel and how much of a foundation Jordyn is for her. And I don't think that was a lie. I think that's one reason why she did not publicly humiliate her like Khloe did. She let her sister be mad. She let her sister be enraged. She let her sister do all of that. I'm not saying it's right for what she did, because Khloe definitely should have focused the anger on the person that her loyalty lies with. Yes, Jordyn Woods is a friend of your sister's, but let's be clear. Jordyn Woods' loyalty lies with Kylie. When you sign up for a friendship, you don't sign up to have loyalty for the sisters, the mother, and all that other stuff. You don't have to do all that. At least in my opinion. That's just handing out too much loyalty. It's just like, no. Some situations are not worth the friendship ending, because this situation honestly has nothing to do with Jordyn and Kylie. Kylie is a grown person. She can make her own decisions. Like I said, Kylie and Jordyn may have a stronger bond because Jordyn was there when Kylie was nobody. And I don't think that's really a bad assumption to make, because when you think about your best friends, you confide in your best friends more than you do your sisters. I mean, we all have those best friends that we look at as like our sisters or our brothers, that we confide in than anybody else, or even more than our real brothers and sisters. They are our family. We treat them as such because they've earned that. She shouldn't have had to pick sides. She could have been a mediation for the situation. She could have been the voice of reason, and that is something that Leos can do. And I think that's why Kylie wasn't as shady. A lot of things that she has showed herself to be over the years, she's very shady. Leos they can be very, very shady, but she wasn't shady to Jordyn. And I think that is something that we need to make note of. She never said anything. She never shed any bad light on Jordyn at all. She let this woman thrive. She didn't try to tear her down while Khloe was doing this. And Kim, when she, said her little things or whatever, Kylie missed her friend. The people that she has around her right now may not have her best interest, and none of them were around when Kylie Jenner was coming up. Let me put these back on, because I'm feeling it. This is such a cute color. I don't know what made me get this. I don't have any shoes or anything in this color. I just was like, I'm going to get these because I like the way they look. Like, I just like the way that they looked on my face, and it's cute. I said maybe I'll just let it sit in the archives until, it makes sense with an outfit or something. I don't know. Jordyn has probably been more of a sister to her than anybody else. So let's look at the track record of things. She's been in multiple campaigns. They've gotten married. She's expressed publicly so many times about how Jordyn Woods is just, she can't do anything. She can't function without Jordyn Woods. You never saw that coming, and especially from a situation that literally has nothing to do with you. I think people expect Kylie to be just as mad as Khloe was, but it doesn't work like that. Jordyn Woods doesn't owe the entire family any type of loyalty. Her loyalty is strictly for Kylie. They broke up. Jordyn Woods got her own life. She finally got out of Kylie Jenner's shadow. I do feel like their friendship was very genuine on both ends. I do feel like it was very genuine, because Kylie wouldn't have invested so much time into their friendship if it wasn't genuine. Like, let's be clear. One thing about the Kardashians, they're very, very strategic about everything they do, but something tells me that Leo and Libra friendship was actually really, really genuine. Kylie, as the sister of Khloe, she was feeling the pressure of picking sides, and she should have never had to do that to begin with. I think it's very valid to say that Kylie Jenner was closer to Jordyn Woods than she was her sisters. It was only a matter of time before they came back together, because their friendship was just that genuine. If they ever even really parted, because like I said, we're from the outside looking in. We honestly do not know if these people stopped talking. They could have been talking this whole time. They could have just been moving discreetly behind the scenes. You think they went out in public just to have the discussion? This discussion definitely was had either over the phone, probably over the phone. Anyways, before it got to them meeting back up at the house, and then it got into outside, being out in public. They had to, I think that this was something that was slowly cooked. Because just imagine, if you have a disagreement with somebody, you're not going to go out in public with them. This is not the first time that they're talking. I feel like this is something that already happened. They just decided mutually to make it public. It's perfect timing. Kylie Jenner's birthday is about to come up. We finna see them pop up on the internet with the badass photos that they always pop out with. Because let's be honest, Jordyn Woods has gotten bad as hell. Jordyn Woods has always been bad. They've grown separately. To be clear, there's a obvious difference between the Jenners and the Kardashians, and I think it goes a lot that plays into that is the generation difference. Kylie Jenner has always been relatable. It's one of the reasons why she was able to have that corner of the internet before she was the Kylie Jenner. She's become more mainstream, and she's kind of tapping into the Kardashian side of her. I don't think it's completely taken over. And the fact that she still has a soft spot for Jordyn shows me that that relatable Kylie Jenner is still in there. I think that her mother is probably just pushing her to be the Kylie Jenner brand. She has no day ones around her. And Jordyn was a day one that was really the closest person to her. And the people that she has around her may not have her best interest. They may be around her for clout. They may be around for money, for benefits, whatever it is. Jordyn Woods was never that, because she had nothing to gain from it then, and she had a lot to gain from it now. But if that wasn't her core reason for starting a friendship with Kylie Jenner, that's not the reason that they have a friendship now. Whereas a lot of these people, they may have been around, but they weren't around as much until Jordyn Woods was out the picture. Leos and Libras are highly compatible. People should actually learn from this, that when something happens, you can actually come back together. You can grow apart and then come back together. It's only going to make the relationship stronger. Kylie put Jordyn on, but Jordyn was also that foundation of security, that foundation of genuine friendship, and that push, and that somebody that she could confide in, because that is valuable in any relationship. You need somebody that you confide in. You need somebody that you can talk to, where you know that they're going to give you the best. They're going to give you the best advice. They're going to, it's just all genuine. When you have something that somebody feels like that they want some of, whether it be popularity, whether it be money, whether it be connections, it's always good to keep those day ones, the ones that don't want anything from you. But when you have those people that you don't have to question, that don't want anything from you and have nothing to gain from you, those are the ones that you keep around. I love it. That back together, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Jordyn, I know that she's smart enough to not fall back into Kylie's shadow, because she is her own person or whatever. And I think that, I know for a fact that is what they needed. I know these birthday photos are going to be bad. Kylie is a Leo. And something else that I want to point out as well is how in the WAP video, she convinced them to stop the music and give her own moment in the video. That is so Leo. When Kylie Jenner was in the video, the music stopped. She had a whole scene. There was nobody else in the cut. It was just Kylie Jenner. That is such a Leo thing to do. And I love it. Period. That's going to be me and my birthday. What are Leo's and Libra's personality traits? It says, while both signs are super social, Leos take more naturally to a leadership role, which is just fine with the Libra. Air sign Libra is famously indecisive, while as a fire sign, Leo tends to be impulsive. Libra tends to stay calm and cool at all costs, while Leo can be hot-headed. Are they good together? Libra calms and soothes the Leo, flamboyance. As a couple, Leo and Libra are well balanced. I think that this plays a part into their relationship and further, proves my point. Maybe not if you're not an astrologist or whatever, you're not the type of person, you're not into it, whatever, fine. That's all I have for you guys. I just want to quickly get on here and talk about this or whatever situation. And it's really, really, it's really, really cute, or not. I think it's a cute little situation to talk about or whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, upload videos every Monday. Hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay honest.
So you're a tough guy, like it really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type.